And it got you.
It got me. Ooh. Gives you all the feels.
Welcome back to Wave React.
Today I am showing Ryan an artist that we both really, really love, but he hasn't really listened to some of their earlier stuff.
Okay.
So I want to show this to you because I think you're really going to love it. I'll give you a hint. They are a musician, an actor. They have 14 VMAs, 12 CMAs, and 12 Grammys. 50 million in album sales. So pretty big.
CMAs and VMAs?
Yeah.
Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift.
Who it is?
It's Taylor Swift.
Okay.
For
Awesome.
sure. So I'm excited to show this to you because I danced all over my living room, singing these lyrics, screaming them at the top of my lungs, so I know them like the back of my hand.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't know what I know from this album because I never heard it. So I'm sure I've heard the hits.
He's heard it because we were together when I was playing it, but was he really listening?
Okay. All right, let's jump in.
Here we go. Takes me right back.
You were in college working part-time, waiting tables, left a small town, never looked back. I was a flight risk with a fear of falling, wondering why we bother with love if it never lasts. I say, can you believe it? As we're lying on the couch, the moment I can see
Guitar over on the left ear.
I can see it now. You remember we were sitting there by the water. You put your arm around me for the first time. You made a rebel of a careless man's careful daughter. You are the best thing that's ever been mine. Flash forward and we're taking on the world together. And there's a drawer of my things at your place. But we got bills to pay. We got nothing figured out.
So this was during her country time?
Hard to take, yes.
Yes. They say this is
Interesting.
probably her last true country album.
Okay.
I mean,
But it's
Red.
still not true country.
Yeah,
It's pretty pop.
it's definitely very pop. It's amazing to me how much this sounds like the original. Just everything. The vocals, the music, the production, just everything.
Okay.
I love that part. A little breakdown there. You can feel the passion in her voice.
Brace myself for the goodbye, 'cause it's all I've ever known. And you took me by surprise. You said I'll never leave you alone. You said, I remember how we felt sitting by the water. And every time I look at you, it's like the first time I fell in love with a careless
Like that break there in instruments.
She is the best thing that's ever been mine.
Building it back up.
Mm-hmm. She's really good at that stuff.
Never turn back. You made a rebel of a careless man's careful daughter. You are the best thing that's ever been mine. Do you believe it? We're gonna make it now.
Like all the background vocals there.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it now.
Cool. Yeah, so like I said, it's definitely not country, which is interesting. I mean, I guess there is country elements, but I could definitely just have heard that. If they wouldn't say it's country, I don't think
Right.
people would say it's
What I
country.
think, no, I mean, it's definitely crossover.
Yeah, but that's partly because country has every decade for the past like 3 decades, it's just gotten more and more
For
pop, and
sure.
now
I
it's even
mean,
like hip hop in some ways.
some people said that they noticed a difference in her voice, that
Okay.
they feel like the original Speak Now, she had more country
Okay.
in
More
her
twang.
twang, but to me, I don't notice that as much. I don't feel like she ever had a strong like country twang or anything.
Yeah. Cool. That was a good start of the album.
And the hint for this song is Toby.
McGuire?
No. Well, I mean, who knows? But it's a little confusing because the person in the video for the song's name is Toby Hemingway, but they're saying she did not meet this man until
Right. She's probably just playing.
So, but okay, so it gets even more more gossipy here.
Yeah.
Where
Spill the tea.
they're thinking that it could be about a guy that was in another music video of hers, Lucas Till. And she wrote Toby as saying it's the guy in the video. And this guy was in the You Belong With Me music video.
Okay. It's confusing, but okay. That was about young love, I would say. Yeah.
It's about young love, for sure. A little bit of forbidden love, maybe.
Right, yeah. Careful daughter.
Yeah.
Rebel daughter. Careful father. Something like that.
A careless man's careful daughter.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
You ready for the next one?
Yep.
Sparks Fly. And this happens to be my very favorite song that Taylor has ever written.
Wow. High praise there.
Yes. It's my favorite. I love that part.
What?
This is I love that part.
Yeah, it's a good drop.
Gets me every time.
Violins there. I like that line. Give me something that will haunt me when you're not around. Interesting.
It actually has me thinking if there's a connection to another song on this album called Haunted.
Ah, okay.
Maybe they could possibly be about the same person. I love this part of the song too. It keeps getting better.
So good at bridges.
Yes. Oh, this is the best part. Oh, it's giving me goosebumps.
Yeah. That subtle electric guitar back there. Has that ever played on 4th of July? Seems like a good 4th of July song.
Yeah.
I've spoken the other Taylor Swift videos where I've showed Zach and just her visuals that she paints with her lyrics.
She's one of the best storytellers as a singer-songwriter. And she just paints you can really feel what she's trying to say. You feel everything, all the emotions.
Yeah. On some of these are like classic movie scenes, like in the pouring rain.
Yeah, I mean, because that's
Right.
every girl's dream.
Exactly.
Come kiss me in the pouring rain. I mean, a lot of us can relate to that.
Right.
So the hidden message in the lyrics for this song was Portland, Oregon. The fandom has all gotten together and they believe that this song could possibly be about Jake Owen because she opened for him around this time in Portland, Oregon at a bar. And he has responded on this and said, not saying that I know it's about me, but he was flattered that it could possibly be about him.
Like, sure, it's about me. I make sparks fly.
The next one we got is Back to December.
Okay.
And we all know who this one is about.
I don't.
The hidden message in this one is Tay.
It's about herself.
It's about Taylor Lautner. And he has confirmed that this song is 100% about him.
How's life? Tell me, how's your family? I haven't seen them in a while. You've been good, busier than ever. We small talk, work and the weather. Your guard is up and I know why. Because the last time you saw
Nice strings there.
still burned in the back of your mind. You gave me roses and I left them there to die. So this is me swallowing my pride, standing in front of you, saying I'm sorry for that night. And I go back to December.
Distortion on the guitar.
It turns out freedom ain't nothing but missing you. Wishing I'd realized what I had when you were mine.
The instrumentation almost sounds like something off Underneath by Hanson.
Really?
If you listen to the instrumentation parts, think of that. Because the acoustic guitar and the strings, that's what it reminds me of.
Again, painting those pictures.
Yeah. Doubling up lyrics there.
You gave me all your love and all I gave you was goodbye. So this is me swallowing my pride. I go back to December all the time. I miss your tan skin, your sweet smile, so good to me, so right. And how you held me in your arms that September night, the first time you ever saw me cry. Maybe this is wishful
That's nice.
thinking, probably mindless dreaming, but this is me swallowing my pride, standing
Really
in
beautiful
front of
song.
you, saying I'm sorry for that night. And
Fill it back
I go
up.
back to December. Turns out freedom ain't nothing but missing you. I go back to December all the time.
Doesn't sound like Underneath to you.
No.
Okay. Just me. I'm
I
not
don't
saying
feel
it's
like
the same
I've
melody.
listened to Underneath quite as much
Right.
as you have.
I just mean the mix of instruments.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, both singer-songwriter type artists,
Right.
both really good at storytelling.
So what I found interesting about this is she's admitting like she was in the wrong.
Right.
And I feel like her rep, as people always say, she blames the guys or whatever,
Mhm.
but this is her saying it
Exactly.
was her fault.
Taking
So-
accountability,
Right.
owning up to it, saying, hey, we're all human. I make mistakes too.
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I really enjoy this song. I think it's a really beautiful ballad. And I've always really liked this song, one of my favorites on the album.
Yeah, no, I really like that. I love the instrumentation.
I mean, and I can really relate to the lyrics a lot. Like, I really feel there was a time when, man, if I had this song back then, it would have been my anthem. When we had been dating when we were about 14 years old, 13, 14 years old.
Way back.
And I broke up with him, and I had my freedom for a year, just like Tase's, and my freedom was nothing but missing you. And all I thought about was how I could get you back. And then sophomore year, he asked me to be his girlfriend again at homecoming. And now 20 years later in October, we're still together.
Huh. We're not old, folks.
That doesn't make you feel old, does it? 20 years?
We're not old. No, that's awesome.
I mean, yeah, I would have been rock. I can so relate to these lyrics. All right, our next one is the title for this album, Speak Now.
Okay, title track.
I am not the kind of girl who should be rudely barging in on a white veil occasion, but you are not the kind of boy who should be.
It's definitely a different vibe with this song.
Yeah.
I sneak in and see your friends and her snotty little family all dressed in pastel, and she is yelling at a bridesmaid.
He was a teenager.
Somewhere back inside a room wearing a gown shaped like a pastry. This is surely not what you thought it would be. I lose myself in a daydream where I stand and say, don't say yes, run away now. I'll meet you when you're out of the church at the back door. Don't wait or say a single vow. You need to hear me out. And they said, speak now.
Okay. Speak now or forever hold your peace. I
Basically.
see where she's going.
Gestures are exchanged, and the organ starts to play a song that sounds like a death march. And I am hiding in the curtains. It seems that I was uninvited by your lovely bride to be. She floats down the aisle like a pageant queen. You need to hear me out, and they said, speak now. Don't say yes.
I like how she changed up the lyric. Not changed up the lyric, but how she spoke the lyric. There.
From everyone in the room, but I'm only looking at you. I am not the kind of girl who should be rudely barging in on a white veil occasion, but you are not the kind of boy who should be marrying the wrong girl. So don't say yes, run away.
With a little giggle.
now. Oh, maybe I didn't say my vows. So glad you were
Like
around.
her background
And they said,
vocals.
speak now.
Again, I mean, with her visuals, I almost feel like if you want to be a songwriter like Taylor, just watch like rom-coms and write out what's happening. This is totally like a scene out of a rom-com. No? Is it not?
Sure.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. I just
This was written for a friend.
okay.
She said a friend, someone that she was really into, close with, was getting married, and I guess she had never told him how she really felt.
Okay.
And Taylor was saying, well, you know, are you going to speak now? Are you going to say something? Because now is the time. He's
All the
getting
time.
married. And so the hidden message in this song is you always regret what you don't say.
And like you said, that was different from the other ones. It's interesting
yes.
drum beat. Yeah.
This one is Dear John.
This is the one about John Mayer and that.
Yes.
Okay.
Usually she's kind of cryptic about who her songs are about, so I was really shocked when she put his name right there.
Counting my footsteps, praying the floor won't fall through.
just based on the vibe of this song. I feel like this was a really dark time for her.
Oh, I'm sure.
You paint me a blue sky, then go back and turn it to rain. And I lived in your chess game, but you changed the rules every day.
I feel like the guitar is a direct reference to John Mayer.
You know, I was gonna say that.
Sounds like his tone and his style.
I was gonna say that.
I mean, I think
That-
it was
What you're hearing? Yeah.
her
A
having
nod.
fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a guy singing in the background.
It's just, yeah, I've never even noticed that before.
John Mayer.
I don't think so.
No.
Well, maybe it's me and my blind optimism to blame.
Come on, John. Do better.
To your long list of traitors who don't understand, and I look back and regret how I ignored when they said run as fast as you can. Dear John, I see it all now that you're gone. Don't you think I was too young to be messed with?
I like this part coming up.
You are an expert at sorry and keeping the lines blurry. Never impressed by me acing your tests. All the girls that you run dry have tired lifeless eyes 'cause you burn them out.
Scathing.
I know.
Wow.
Here it comes.
I'm shining like fireworks over your sad, empty
It's like you're just looking into her diary, man.
Yeah.
Can you imagine sharing your triumphs and tribulations with the whole world in such an intimate way?
Can you
Way.
imagine being on the other end of
Oh, yeah, that, I mean,
Ooh.
yeah. Especially in today's world where there's social media and they can just rip you apart
Yeah.
for a past mistake.
This is brutal. Like I said, brutal.
Yeah, pretty brutal.
Brutal.
Brutal honesty with that one. So the hidden message in this one is loved you from the very first day. And that is a lyric from another one of her songs on this album. It was on the deluxe version called Superman. So people, since we already know it's John, we're saying since we already know it's John, they're saying that Superman could also possibly be about John.
Okay. Is that a more positive light of a song?
You'll have to judge for
Okay.
yourself.
All right.
It's coming up.
Okay. Yeah, that was brutal.
This next one is called Mean.
The weapons that you use against me, you have knocked me off my feet again. Got me feeling like a nothing, you. With your voice like nails on a chalkboard, calling me out when I'm wounded, you. Picking on the weaker man. Well, you can take me down with just one single blow. But you don't know what you don't know. Someday I'll be living in a big old city, and all you're ever gonna be is mean. Someday I'll be big enough so you can't hit me.
Man, was she right.
You're ever gonna be is mean. Why you gotta be so mean?
It's cool string there.
You,
Yeah.
with your switching sides and your wildfire lies and your humiliation, you have pointed out my flaws again as if I don't already see them. Someday I'll be living in a big old city, and all you're ever gonna be is mean.
I feel like this is the most country so far.
Yeah. I kind of remember a banjo, maybe,
Yeah,
when she performed this
I could hear that.
at one of the award shows. And it being like a really country vibe setup.
Yeah, right here be the banjo.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Washed up and ranting about the same
You know the guy.
old bitter things. Drunk and grumbling on about how I can't sing, but all you are is mean. All you are is mean, and a liar.
It's pretty brutal here.
And pathetic.
Yeah.
And a lonely life and mean, and mean,
Cutthroat.
and mean.
This is her probably toning it down too.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I like this.
Uh-huh.
And all you're ever gonna be is mean. Yeah. Why you gotta be so mean?
There's no motivation like proving somebody wrong.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like that's what that whole thing is about, I feel like.
So that guy's probably like, well, you can thank me then.
Exactly.
So
You
yeah,
owe it
this
to me.
one was about a critic that was criticizing one of her performances at an award show, saying that she couldn't sing, she wasn't any good, she was young and dumb, and why was anybody basically buying this innocent girl act anymore?
Mhm.
And it hurt her.
I'm
To,
sure.
she
yeah.
said, I don't have very thick skin to read something like that. And then also, she's saying you can be a critic and have things to say, but you don't have to be so mean about it.
Exactly.
You don't have to be that cutthroat.
All right, cool. I liked it.
All right, we're going to the next one. This one is called The Story of Us. This one's a jam.
I used to think one day we'd tell the story of us, how we met and the sparks flew instantly.
Like similar reference. Sparks fly. Sparks flew instantly.
Complication,
Hmm.
miscommunications lead to fallout. So many things that I wish
But we know who this
you
one's
knew.
about.
So many walls up I can't break through. Now I'm standing alone in a crowded room and we're not speaking. And I'm dying to know, is it killing you like it's killing me? Yeah. And the story of us looks a lot like a
This is one of those songs that'll get stuck in your head and you'll be singing it 5 days later.
Next chapter.
I like that.
Chapter.
Next
Nice.
chapter. very blatantly storytelling.
Yeah.
Trying to look busy, and you're doing your best to avoid me. I'm starting to think one day I'll tell the story of us, how I was losing my mind when I saw you here, but you held your pride like you should have held
I like that line.
me. Oh, I'm scared to see the ending. Why are we pretending this is nothing? I tell you I miss you, but I don't know how. I've never heard silence quite this loud. Now I'm standing alone in a crowded room and we're not speaking.
Nice little guitar solo. It's a jam.
Sick.
This is looking like a contest of who can act like they're careless. But I liked it better when you were on my side.
Oh, I love this.
The battle's in your hands now, but I would lay my armor down if you said you'd rather love than fight.
It's a relatable
Yeah.
lyric.
So many things that you wish I knew, but the story of us might be ending soon. Now I'm standing alone in a crowded room and we're not speaking. And I'm dying
That was
to
sick.
know, is it
Oh,
killing
yeah.
you like it's killing me? Yeah. I don't know what to say since the twist of fate when it all broke down. And the story of us looks
This is a high BPM for a Taylor song.
I love it.
No, it's a jam for sure.
But I like how she took such a tragedy and made it so
Right.
upbeat.
That's funny because as I was listening, I was really thinking, like, I know this started out on guitar. It was probably a lot slower. And
Yeah.
of course, they beef it up once they get in the studio.
So this song is also rumored to be about John Mayer. The hidden message in this song is CMT Awards, and is right around the time where they were both at the CMT Awards shortly after, splitting and had to sit next to each other. She's saying, the awkwardness, but also needing to remain professional.
Right.
All right. This next one is called Never Grow Up.
This is good advice.
Right.
Your little hands wrapped around my finger, and it's so quiet in the world tonight. Your little eyelids flutter 'cause you're dreaming, so I tuck you in, turn on your favorite nightlight. To you, everything's funny. You got nothing to regret. I'd give all I have, honey, if you could stay like that. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Just stay this
Got that guy harmonizing again.
Oh, darling, don't you ever
It's really
grow
subtle.
up. Don't you ever grow up. It can stay this simple.
Oh, this song used to make me cry.
Nobody hurt you.
After we had kids?
Won't let no one break
No.
your heart. And no one will
Because this is
desert you.
basically
Just try
kind
to
of
never grow up.
her warning kids, like, I'm feeling all these feels right now.
Right.
And I just want you to enjoy this.
For sure.
Never grow up.
Enjoy the now. Love your parents. Don't be embarrassed by them.
You're in the car on the way to the movies, and you're mortified your mom's dropping you off. At 14, there's just so much you can't do, and you can't wait to move out someday and call your own shot.
Oh, yeah, I remember the feeling.
Yep.
Just can't wait.
Remember that she's getting older too. Don't lose the way that you dance around in your PJs He's getting ready for school. Just try to never grow up.
This is really beautiful lyrics here.
Take pictures in your mind of your childhood room. Memorize what it sounded like when your dad gets home. Remember the footsteps, remember the words said, and all your little brother's favorite songs. I just realized everything I have is someday gonna be gone. So here I am in my
Supposed to make you feel.
apartment in a big city. They just dropped me off. It's so much colder than I thought it would be, so I tuck myself in and turn my nightlight on. Wish I'd never grown up. Wish I'd never grown up. Ooh, I don't wanna grow up. Wish I'd never grown up. I could still be little. Just to never grow up. Oh, never grow up. Just to never grow up.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Gotcha.
What?
And it gotcha.
It got me. Woo. Gives you all the feels.
Thinking about you growing up or your kids growing up or both.
It's just memories,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
He says memorize what it sounded like when your dad get home.
Yeah.
I didn't really have a sound, but there was like a smell when he came home from work. When he'd come home and he'd give me a big hug and there was like a smell.
Yeah.
I can still smell it.
Yeah. The smells.
So the hidden message
in.
for this one is I moved out in July. So it's that leaving home, you know, you're not under mom and dad's wing anymore. You're doing things on your own. You're dealing with not seeing them every day.
Right. You're used to it.
And yeah, it's a huge
big change.
adjustment. It's a big adjustment moving out on your own. You know, some people are really ready for it and don't ever look back. But, you know, she has a strong connection with her family.
Right.
So.
Yeah. That was beautiful.
Really good song.
You want to take a break?
I guess. Wipe my tears here.
Yeah. Composure.
These are real moments here, guys. It's a roller coaster. One more thing about that song, the lyric that says, I just realized everything I had is someday going to be gone.
Mm.
Woo! That'll hit you like a
Hit
ton
ya.
of bricks.
Hit ya. Yeah.
It's a really deep thought for a 19 to 20-year-old. Okay.
That's crazy.
So, this next one is called Enchanted,
I have heard.
which you're kind of familiar with.
Yep.
For reasons
whole,
we will divulge.
Owl City thing.
There I was again tonight, forcing laughter, faking smiles, same old tired, lonely place. All I can say is it was enchanting to meet you. Your eyes whispered, have we met? Across the room, your silhouette starts to make its way to me. The playful conversation starts, counter all your quick remarks, like passing notes in secrecy. And it was enchanting to meet you. All I can say is I was enchanted to meet you. This night is sparkling, don't you let it go.
Spark again.
Wonders me up 2 a.m. Who do you love? I wonder till I'm wide awake.
Like how they're slowly building this instrumentation up. Now they got this electric guitar there.
My door, I'd open up and you would say, hey,
String.
Really playful.
Yeah.
enchanting to meet you. I'm wonderstruck, dancing around all alone. I'll spend forever wondering if you knew I was enchanted to meet you.
6.
This is me praying that this was the very first page, not where the storyline ends. My thoughts will echo your name until I see you again. These are the words I held back as I was leaving too soon. I was enchanted to meet you. Please don't be in love with someone else. Please don't have someone
Oh, that's panned in the
Mhm.
right ear.
Yep. I just love this era of her writing. There's just like lots of surprises.
Yeah.
Lots of surprises. Just when you think you got the song figured out, she
Got
switches it
two
up.
different ones going in this. Yeah.
This night is sparkling. Don't you let it go. I'm wonderstruck, rushing all the way home. Please don't have somebody waiting on you.
He didn't, Taylor. He didn't. I can say that.
So she wasn't vague at all about who this song was about. In her hidden message, it was Adam.
Yeah.
Very just blatantly out there, Adam. And then she said that she used the word wonderstruck to basically let him know that this song was
Yeah.
about him. She said that he had said that to her, I think, in an email,
Mm.
and
Well,
that was
that's how he
her
talks.
nod to him. And he knew. And on Valentine's Day, he recorded a response by covering the song
Mhm.
and changing the lyric to I was enchanted to meet you too. And she never responded. Taylor,
Silence.
Allison Swift, what happened?
But dang, middle naming her. Yeah.
I mean, he was a huge Owl City fan at the time, and I was a
yeah.
big Taylor Swift fan. So we're like, this is going to be great.
Yeah.
We are going to have some music magic. And then nothing happened. So we were slightly disappointed,
Yeah.
but I'm sure she has her reasons.
Yeah. He's better off now. He's got a wife. He's happy. But still, what could have been?
What could have been?
What could have been?
What kind of tasty music we could have had?
I love the energy of that song, the way it builds.
Hmm.
It's like turned into like a rock anthem
Oh,
by
yeah.
the end of it. And then, yeah, the whole bridge section.
Right.
Her bridges. I've talked about it before. I won't
And this
elaborate.
album is entirely written by her.
That's right. So this is her third album?
Third studio album.
Okay.
Written entirely by her. Now, on the deluxe version, there's one song that was written with another person, but she does not include it on this Taylor's version so that the fans have speculated so that she can say that this album was entirely
Yeah.
written by me.
Which it's sad she had to do that just to prove to people once
Right.
again.
So
But
she
again-
did record a Taylor's version, but it's not grouped together with this album.
Yeah.
She released it separately.
Again, back to the proving people wrong. Motivation. That's her on this.
Hey. Whatever you gotta do.
All right, next one.
Now go stand in the corner and
This
think
one
about
is
what you
called
did.
Better Than Revenge.
That opening line.
The story starts when it was hot and it was
Yeah.
summer and I had it all, I had him right there where I wanted him. She came along, got him alone, and let's hear the applause. She took him faster than you could say sabotage. She underestimated just who she was stealing from. She's not a saint, and she's not what you think. She's an actress, and whoa, he was a moth to the flame. She was holding the match.
So this is a lyric change. It used to be, she's better known for the things that she does on the mattress. I like the lyric change personally.
You like the new lyric?
Yes.
Interesting change.
She looks at life like it's a party and she's on the list. She looks at me like I'm a trend and she's so over it. I think her ever-present frown is a little troubling, and she thinks I'm psycho cause I like to rhyme her name with things. But sophistication is
A lot of playful vocal
100%.
effects and ad-libs here.
I mean, and in the original, there's even more angst.
no amount of vintage dresses gives you dignity.
You could tell she's just being snarky.
What?
You could tell, and she's just being snarky. Just
Yeah.
the attitude, everything.
I'm definitely getting like mid 2000s rock pop. It's actually making me think of like Freaky Friday,
I
Lindsay
hear that.
Lohan.
I hear that.
like the sound.
Yeah.
Totally it. She does.
She's not a saint, and she's not what you think. She's an actress. So you deserve some applause, 'cause you're so much better. She took him faster than you could say sabotage.
I like how that one ends.
That's rock. Yeah. That's cool. I'm just imagining her re-recording all these and what an effort that is and how they do it all. Like I like to know the technicals of how all that's done.
And to just jump back into that time frame and
Right.
try and be as passionate in your vocals as you were then. This song rumored to be about the Joe Jonas breakup, the girl that supposedly stole him from her.
Okay. Okay.
And now looking back, she says, a guy can't ever be stolen if he was ever really, truly. So she's saying he was more at fault than this girl. And she kind of,
I mean,
again, looking back, hindsight, she's like, maybe.
Right. That's what I mean. It's,
Maybe. But, it's what she was feeling at the
Right.
time.
have you guys ever gone back and read old tweets from like 4 years
Right.
ago? Yeah.
Yeah, you would be embarrassed.
You're like, what? What was I talking? What headspace
Yeah.
was I in?
So this next one is called Innocent.
Okay.
I guess you really did it this time. Left yourself in your warpath. Lost your balance on a tightrope. Wasn't it beautiful when you believed in everything and everybody believed in you? It's alright, just wait and see your string of lies.
Switch up there is nice.
Right to me, oh, who you are is not where you've been. You're still an innocent. You're still an innocent. Wasn't it easy
I like how she switched that. So I thought that was an interesting line earlier. She said, wasn't it easier in your lunchbox days, which is such an interesting way to say when you're a kid. But she switched it here, but kept the same message.
I love how she's so detailed with the lyrics. Those things really make her songs. This part coming up, probably my favorite part of the song.
You think she changed that line 32? Is that how old she is? Just 32 and still growing up now.
No. Because that's, I believe, how old he was. The song's written to Kanye West.
Okay. I see.
Just talk through my favorite part, man.
Sorry.
It's alright, just wait and see your string of lights is still bright to me. Oh, who you are is not where you've been.
So obviously in reference to
You're still an innocent. It's
the damn, or no, it had to be the MTV fiasco, Video Music Awards, where Kanye came up on stage.
Okay. Interesting.
And she said a lot of her songs she writes about, but she wanted to write this song to him and not about him.
Okay.
Lost your balance on a tightrope. Ooh. It's never too late to get it back.
The hidden message in this one is just life is full of little interruptions.
But is she saying he's still an innocent, or is she saying herself is still an innocent?
Him.
Okay.
Who you are is not where you've been. I think she's saying, you aren't your mistakes.
Right. I didn't realize. So it seems like almost a forgiveness then.
Sure.
Okay.
100%.
Okay. I like that.
This one is one of my favorites. This is called Haunted.
Back in the Rock.
This is one of my favorite songs also to see her perform live. She was
Like the
running
string.
all over that stage.
Yeah.
Beautiful red dress. Oh,
You and I walk a fragile line. I have known it all this time.
It's like drumline drums.
But I live to see it break. It's getting dark and it's all so quiet.
It's building.
I can't trust anything now. And it's coming over you like it's all a big mistake. Holding my breath, won't lose you again. Something's made your eyes go cold. Come on, don't leave me like this. I thought I had you figured out. Something's gone terribly wrong. You're all I wanted. You're gone, can't turn back. Now I'm haunted.
that's the best part of the song.
There's strings.
Uh-huh.
Drive it.
I just love it. I love it.
Stood there and watched you walk away from everything we had, and he just might make me smile, but the whole time I'm wishing he was you instead.
Boy.
Oh, holding my breath, won't see you again. Something keeps me holding on to nothing. Come on,
A lot of guitar solos on this. I dig it.
I know.
What?
Now you wonder why this is my favorite Taylor Swift era.
Yeah.
And now you don't wonder, I mean.
I know I just know you're not gone. You can't be gone now. Come on, don't leave me like this. I thought I had you figured out. Something's gone terribly wrong. Won't finish what you started.
Intense.
Mm-hmm.
It was dark.
It was
but
intense
rock.
at the concert, too.
Yeah.
She had all like these spooky trees,
Very
and she's
cinematic
all like
with the
she's
strings.
torn, and it was yeah.
Cool.
This one, lots of speculation about who it's about, so I'm not even gonna go there. But the hidden message for this one is still to this day.
No, I like the vibe of that was really cool.
This one is called Last Kiss.
Okay, I like this. That's cool. The drum.
I still remember the look on your face, lit through the darkness at 1:58. The words that you whispered for just us to know. You told me you loved me, so why did you go away?
I like that.
But now I'll go sit on the floor wearing your clothes. All that I know is I don't know how to be something you miss. I never thought we'd ever last kiss. I never imagined we'd end like this. I do remember the swing of your step, the life of the party. You're showing off again, and I'd roll my eyes, and then you'd pull me in. I'm not much for dancing, but for you I did, because I love your handshake. Meeting my father, I love how you walk with your hands in your pockets, how you'd kiss me when I was in the middle of saying something. I never thought we'd ever last kiss. I never imagined we'd end like this.
A good part.
Lots of feels.
Yeah. Here it comes.
So I'll watch your life in pictures like I used to watch you sleep, and I feel you forget me like I used to feel you breathe. You can plan for a change in the weather and time, but I never planned on you changing your mind. So I'll go sit on the floor wearing your clothes.
I can just picture her on the floor with her guitar, just writing this as she's feeling all the feelings,
Right.
wearing his clothes.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many breakup songs, and this is just a unique take on it, you know. Never
Yep.
thought you'd be my last kiss, or we'd have a last kiss.
Right.
Who's
That-
this one about?
Who's this one about? Well, let me tell you. The hidden message in this one is Forever and Always, and it's widely known that Forever and Always is about Joe Jonas.
Oh,
So-
Joe. Jonas.
Moving along. This one, oh man, I keep saying it's one of my favorites, but this one, it's up there. It's called Long Live. Ugh. I'm gonna get goosebumps.
I said, remember this moment.